Burnwood just bought his first house. Welcome to the Burnwood estate and the next chapter of the Burnwood Bushcraft series. Today is November 11th, 2021. It's pretty cold outside. So we've been here for about 3 months, going back to August, and we're still just as excited today as we were when we first moved in to have our own place. Let's go on a tour. So being that now that we have a 30-year project, we've been doing a little bit of work, mostly outside. We planted some dwarf Alberta spruces right there. That was about a month or so ago, and we're really hoping that they make it. So this is Mi Casa. This house was built in 1968. This house is built on a slab. There's no crawl space. We live right next to a soybean farm. They alternate between soybeans and corn. They just recently had soybeans, which you will see here shortly. This is the Burnwood estate. We got a big cement slab back here. Kids ride their bikes on it. The previous owner was going to put a building up here, and they got shut down because they didn't have a permit. So the reason why I have these cones on the corners, rebar sticking up, we don't want the kids to trip and fall on those. That'd be a bad day and a trip to the hospital. I'm going to cut those off. This is my little spot out here at the fire pit. This fire pit was here when we purchased the property. So I've had some fires in there. You've seen my video reviews, my product reviews that I've been doing here lately. It was filmed out here at this fire pit. We got firewood back here that was left here. I've been cutting that up, burning some of that. I've been doing tree work out front, trimming trees. Got a bunch of brush piled up right there. You hear that noise? Yes. That is the highway. Unfortunately. Been doing some work right here, clearing this out. This was all grown up with briars and brush. Trim this tree up. I'm eventually going to be working on this right here. All this is going to be gone. This is going to be smooth flowing right into the field right there. Not many trees on the property. All the trees that you see here are mine though. On this side, that's my neighbor. That's the closest neighbor I have other than the one straight across the road. All of our neighbors are good people. Everybody keeps to themselves. Everybody watches out for each other. But yeah, man, this is the Burnwood Casa. We loving it. We got 30 years to improve on this house. It's going to get painted totally different color. Deck, totally different color. New gutters. All that's in the works. It's coming. And I have 30 years to get over the fact that I don't have any woods here. And you know, sometimes the right fit comes along and you just gotta take it, especially when you're operating on a budget. But the house was everything that we felt like fit for us and the kids, so we took it. Got 30 years to get over having an interstate highway in my backyard. That's probably 200-300 feet. We're used to the noise already, but took some getting used to. I mean, it's not that bad. You don't hear it in the house any, but back here you do. There's no city water run down this road, so we have a well. Holy camel cricket. Ooh. That's why our water tastes so good, huh? Hello? 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 I can see the water. Can you guys see the water? Hello? Right here's the utility room. It's got the well pump and the water heater. Water heater, breaker box, and a heater. This heater right here has got a thermostat on it. We turn that on at night when it's going to be freezing. This house has its quirks, but it's nothing that we can't deal with and can't make work. We've been keeping an eye on the housing market ever since we purchased this place, and there's still nothing out there, there hasn't been, that we would consider that something that we want to live in. This house right here, we lucked out on this house. This house to me was the best house for us with the least amount of possibilities of future problems. He's gonna walk around the corner here. So yeah, this house was built in '68, built on a concrete slab. See how a lot of houses on this country road were built like this. The blocks are stacked up on top of each other. When it was built, instead of offset, and then insulation was poured down into the holes of the center blocks. The house heats and cools very, very efficiently. Burnwood Bushcraft series taking on a whole new look. This used to be a single carport, and it was closed in. It was enclosed, make another bedroom. I've made that my room on this side of the house. All the other bedrooms, the kids and the master bedrooms on the other end of the house. Let's go inside for a second. I'm getting thirsty all this walking and talking. Thirsty. Welcome to the supply room. This is my man cave. The gear explosion / pantry. This probably looks familiar if you've watched any of my reviews lately. Product reviews, you've seen me in here in this room. So before, when we were at my mother's house, living there, all my gear was confined to one small closet. I have a video where I did an actual gear bomb in my closet. But now I've got plenty of space, plenty of room. I made shelves. We're stocked up. Everything's come together, man. This is my favorite room in the house. I just recently built this shelf right here. Put more stuff. This is my own little studio right here. Whatever happens in the studio stays in the studio. Back when we were looking for a house and we were still at my mom's, we knew that my wife's back surgery was coming up, and we were preparing for that. I was preparing for that. This was back in probably started in June or July, and she had to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get her back surgery lined up and ready to go. But so I started planning, like, phasing out the base camp at my mom's house, and I filmed some videos in advance and was trying to get ahead, because I knew once my wife had back surgery, I was pretty much gonna not be able to do anything, because I was gonna have to take care of her, take care of the kids, and I just didn't know. I mean, I didn't know how much time I was gonna have to do YouTube. So I was trying to get ahead of the game by filming videos ahead. And after all this time, looking back, what it did really was put me behind. I'm gonna take you back to August when we first moved in here. I've been filming the whole time. And just before we were set to move, I had to put my dog down. Yeah. So now we're gonna take a look back. We're gonna go back to the future, back to August. We're gonna go outside for the initiation. As you can see, we got a big storm rolling up. It's a good time to light this fire pit that they left me with all this stuff to burn on fire. way in hell I would have done that if I knew it wasn't going to rain. Burn up all these soybeans, get the farmer mad, I go to jail. That's not a good idea. Well, it just rained on my parade. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. I ain't done yet. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared there for a second.